Last night, we introduced you to Catherine Jones. She was one of America's youngest convicted killers.
In part 2 of our exclusive Saving Our Streets report, West New's Marlene Martinez talked with Jones about growing up behind bars and the advocacy work that she does now to prevent other kids from ending up there.
Why did you do this?
Catherine Jones was a middle schooler when she was handcuffed and arrested along with her brother for shooting and killing their would-be stepmom in Brevard County in 1999.
Catherine Jones has also been indicted by the Brevard County grand jury on a charge of first-degree premeditated murder.
The state decided to try the children as adults and went for life sentences. Ultimately, brother and sister took a plea deal.
Yes, sir.
Second-degree murder for 18 years in prison and life probation.
Sir, there was no reason to do it. I may have thought at the time that it was, but there was no reason to take another person's life.
Since that day, Jones says she's been dealing with the consequences of her actions. She completed her prison sentence in 2015. Now, for the first time since coming home, she's sitting down and sharing her story.
You grew up, your childhood was in prison.
Yes, my entire childhood. And, you know, there were things that I was taught by prison aunties that, you know, should have been something a mom was teaching me or a grandmother were teaching me. So I never went to high school. I never had homecoming. I never had prom. I didn't have the experience of my parents teaching me how to drive.
When Jones was arrested, her middle school nickname was Kathy. In prison, a new one, Kid.
I wasn't this calculated, cold-blooded killer like I was portrayed in the media. I was a 13-year-old child, that still needs to be loved, that still needs to be nurtured.
Back during the trial, Jones' defense team said she lived a tough life.
She's lived a life that we don't want children to live.
I ceased to be a child that needed protection, that needed healing, that needed nurturing, because according to the state, I was now a convicted felon, I was a murderer, and they put me in a prison full of pedophiles and predators. And so the trauma cycle continued. I was 15 years old the first time I was sexually assaulted by a correctional officer.
Since getting out of prison, Jones has dedicated her life to juvenile justice reform. With the Campaign for the Fair Sentencing of Youth, they fight to ban juvenile life sentences without parole. According to the group, Florida is among the top 5 states that sentence young people to life without parole. And a Southern Poverty Law Center report last year says no state prosecutes children as adults on felony charges more than Florida.
Children aren't born bad. 80% of all children that are sentenced to die in prison have experienced physical or sexual trauma.
When you look at your case now as an adult, do you feel like you were fairly treated? Should you have been tried as an adult?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I don't say that because there was any type of justification for what happened, but we do have to look at the whole picture. I wasn't some 13-year-old girl that woke up one day and said, you know what, I want to take somebody's life.
So that's what Jones tries to do.
Like, we have hundreds of kids that are in desperate need of help.
Look at the whole picture as a new member of Orange County's Violence Prevention Task Force.
Why was it important for you to be a part of the task force?
Because it was my way of giving back, and it's my way of living a life of redemption, to giving back to a society that I caused harm to.
Jones has been out of prison for nearly 8 years. And she's a mom now.
All done?
With a young son and daughter of her own.
No?
That's what I feel like my life's mission is to make it better for the next generation that's coming.
In Orlando, Marlene Martinez, WESH 2 News.
And coming up at 6, a final part of our special report. Marlene talks with Catherine Jones about the one thing that changed the trajectory of her life.